Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. The answer is pretty darn colorblind. Alright, I've got one win in the bag with my crazy version of the warrior here. I've got one of the better legendary creatures, just as a, oh, by the way, I'd like to win the game now card. Although, the one I have can backfire spectacularly if my opponent just has a polymorph or some other thing that kills it, right? Because it's a 12/12 for 10, it destroys all other minions in play, including my own, and I have to discard my hand. My opponent does not have to discard their hand to Deathwing here. Speaking of discarding, Deathwing, you go away. I don't need you at the start. I don't need you ever, because you're actually not a very good card. Yeah, you go too. I've got a lot of inexpensive things in my deck. Should be able to find something else cheaper than 4. There we go. Look at that. Look at that casting cost curve. It's all Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kill you now. I got the crappy pirate again too. It's a whole big reunion. But yeah, there's no reason to spend my coin yet. None of these plays is gonna blow my opponent away. But oh no, how could he do all that in one turn? Well, he got one of the better totems, but that's okay. I could coin out Cobra, which is okay, but I have to do this because this is the funniest play.
You love my new recipe.
I'll reverse the power and toughness of your totem, turning it into a thing with 0 toughness. Goodbye. It was just a totem. It's not really much of an accomplishment. He didn't even lose a card, but it is pretty funny. Now, my guy can't actually handle his pitiful gorilla. Sad though that may be. What to do? I think, oh, you know what? I could handle it if I coin out my Dark Iron. Oh, that looks like a really strong third turn play. Hold on. I was on the verge of doing something really boring, but no, this looks good. This is like, hello, I have a gargantuan death army relative to how much mana you have. He could Lightning Storm now, and it actually would only cut my forces in half. Or he could Fourth Lightning and do the exact same thing that a Lightning Storm would have done, basically. This guy's slightly less damage than the Lightning Storm would have been, but yeah, that was pretty effective, but I'm still in a good place, I think. So yeah, let's try and keep it up. I'm going to start doing damage to him. I'm not going to worry too much about the other thing. And I'm going to play another 4 power worth of creatures. This thing is just an army in a bottle. It's more like a Yeti in a bottle. It's like a Yeti in 2 parts. Oh, well, the Hex is unfortunate. But at least I got a taunt creature now. Hooray! Is it time to start drawing cards yet? I'm at full health. I'm inclined to believe that I should be drawing cards. So let's armor up. Mortal Coil, that might come in handy. I have so little removal in here. I've forgotten about that. It's kind of sad. But, yeah, I'm going to hit you for 2. I'm going to kill your spell damage totem just in case, because I am kind of ahead right now. And we'll drop the Tauren Warrior. I don't think I need the Cobra yet. I mean, this will be better later in the game when he's more likely to play something huge. Although I guess we're getting pretty close to there.
What we do.
That's pretty big. Kind of annoying. It's gonna kill off all my stuff. Okay. Actually, it's not going to kill off all my stuff. That would be a good use for Ironbeak Owl. Bloop. Now the question is, do I still want to kill him, or do I just ignore it and start beating him down some more? Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to beat him down. I think that's fine.
Bring it on.
a fairly aggressive hand. And I'm going to draw another card. I want to cement my lead, but I will also play a Fairy Dragon. If he Lightning Storms now, it's going to really hurt. Very few survivors.
I've got a huge gun.
Yeah, see, he did. That's one of those ones where is it the best play? I don't know, but it's definitely the most annoying play because he used it to kill the thing that is untargetable to stuff except battle cries. Okay, that's not too bad though. I can kill off his thing. I can kill off that guy. So I'm doing okay there. Another choice is if I use the Rifleman, then I can Mortal Coil, kill his guy, and draw a card. That's 4 mana. It would leave me with 3. I could still play something decent.
The elements will destroy you.
I think I'll do that, because that leaves me with more army in play.
Locked and loaded.
And draws me a card. Because cards are good. Let me kill that. Let me kill that. Let me hit you for 2. I know it's only 2. It'll start to add up, don't worry. And Acolyte of Pain.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm still at 26. Usually my warriors are much lower in health by the time this much junk is on the board. Boom. Okay. He's pretty good. And a Taunt Totem. Annoying. Good for you. Okay. How to deal with that stuff? I guess step 1 is, can I kill him this turn? Seems a little silly. I don't think it's not that close really, but one of these 2 guys kills that. Then I hit him for 2, 3, plus 4 is 7, plus 2, 8, 9. So, can't kill him, but I can do a lot if I am so disposed. Now, it might be better use to power overwhelming one of my junkie guys and kill this thing, because it's pretty threatening. And I have board control right now otherwise, so I think that's probably the better way to go. As much as I'd like to use that to kill my opponent, if I take away his only chance of survival, it's pretty close to the same. 7 mana, him and draw a card. No, I'm going to Dark Iron this guy. I should have Dark Ironed my frog. Oops. I'm going to play that. Okay. Lightning Storm would still be bad, but now it's getting to the point where my opponent's got to do something impressive or he's in trouble. Yeah, I really wish I'd spread out that +2, put it on this. Uh-oh. He got the spell damage totem. Oh, his first choice was not a spell. That's a good sign.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Okay. Thing is, I don't have all that damage in my hand anymore, so I still don't think I can kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 damage still. Which is close. 12 with this. I just can't quite kill him. You know what? I should draw a card and see if I don't think I've got much that would change that, but you never know. Nope, that's not the one. When I play this guy, the only thing I'm actually losing is the frog, and it's going to blow up the bubble. So that's pretty good. Plus it'll draw me a card from him, so I think I'll do that. Ding! Why couldn't if I'd drawn that with the other card, then I would have won. But now I've got to fight it out. So this guy, he's doing okay for me. Trade there. And And you can take that out. Oh no, you can't because it's stealth. Okay, fine. Just beat down. And I might as well play this guy too, because why not? Even if he plays a weapon, his weapons tend to all have more than 2 durability. Like, the expensive Warlock weapon is Doomhammer, which has 8 uses. This guy's really not going to do much to it anyway, the amount of time there's left in the game. Again, I don't see how he can stage a comeback very well, because even if he manages to find a way to get rid of all this stuff, then I have phase 2 of trying to win. This is a lot of stuff to get rid of. I don't see how he can. The Storm could get rid of all but this, and that would have done him a lot of good. If he had that, I think he would have played it already. Seems like the obvious thing to do. It seems like he would have been like, oh my god, I just top-decked the Lightning Storm. What? Boom. Especially with the Spell Power Totem, wow. Okay, what's up? Dark Iron. Dark Iron is strong. He gave it to the 0 attack thing. Smart. Yet another thing he can use to take out one of my guys. Ooh, Wind Fury. But it can't kill more than 1 creature because it only has 1 toughness. So he's going to try and burn me down? No, okay. He just used it for free 4 damage. He needed to get out this guy. That's what it really is. Okay. That's reasonable. He's at 4. He's nowhere near surviving at all. So let's not mess around.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, that's probably messing around, but whatever. Anyways. I can't help. I like to do things. Like, I don't waste a lot of time on the last turn, but it is true. Whoever said I wasn't literally killing him as fast as possible. I take a couple extra steps, because it makes me happy. Alright, 2-0. This is already possibly the best Warrior run I've ever had. But let's see if I can get more than 2 wins this time around. Go for 3. 3 would be a nice amount of wins for a Warrior. Best any Warrior can hope for.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Druid's pretty dangerous.
I must protect the wild.
Their ability is pretty okay in Arena, and they have many strong cards. I'm going first, which sucks. I'm just going to keep this hand. Any of these cards I discard is probably going to come back something worse for me. Or at least worse for early game. Standard Warrior first play. All Warriors like to think that they're tough guys, and this guy makes everything a little tougher. He's got a 3-2, that's unfortunate, especially since my Alchemist would actually make it worse to turn into a 2-3, which I would not appreciate. So, if I draw a card, it's not going to work out great. Actually, turning him into a 2-3 isn't that bad, because I gotta remember my Alchemist will also be a 2-3, so they would kind of cancel out then. That's not so bad. Maybe I will do that instead of armoring up. It's not good, but it could be worse.
My new recipe. Get in there and fight, maggot!
Damn it. Ooh. At least that's only a temporary bonus. I'm going to stick with my plan of playing this guy. Because he actually looks pretty good against all these low attack, 1 toughness creatures. He has an excellent chance of killing something without dying, and thereby basically guaranteeing that he'll draw me more than 1 card. Or he can do that. Ooh. Could be worse, though. At least he's used it early in the game. Could have been a lot more dangerous later. But yeah, that is unfortunate. He got more than 1 for 1. It took a creature to kill him, even if we don't count the buff card, because it did other stuff. He killed a creature, and he drew a card to replace himself. That's, like, excellent. Okay. I'm tired of him neutralizing all my stuff, though. Like, seriously. You can't just keep killing everything I play and hurting me every turn. I hope.
I must safeguard the land.
That's annoying, but at least this time I got to keep my guy. 5 mana. I would really like to just give this guy +1/+1 and kill that, but yeah, no, I'm better off playing another taunt. And I'll kill the weaker one. Still leaves me with better board position. I'm taking a lot of damage already, though. A lot of damage without even armoring up. Swipe, really? Freaking Swipe still... I think it is my favorite removal card in the game. My favorite card whose purpose is to kill minions. It's definitely my favorite AoE one. Its mix of ability to kill a large creature, efficient cost, AoE built in. It's just friggin' awesome. Okay. So I could play this and a 2-cost thing, which irks me because it's not using my mana as efficiently. Or I can play a 2 and a 4, which is looking better, I assume. So yeah.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll play this. And... how worried am I about AoE relative to things hitting this? I think I'm actually going to buff this guy. Something bad's going to happen to him, I'm sure, but I'm going to buff him and hit my opponent directly. So it at least gets in some damage. Now he'll probably buff this, give him +2/+2 and taunt, and then kill this. There are a number of things he could do. Plenty of options. Well, you can play the Panther, which will eventually kill him, but not right away, which is fine. 2 is a lot of Panthers. Kinda freaky. Well, start asking questions. Can I kill my opponents? This adds 1 to what I have in play. This adds 4. So that's 5 damage, 10, 13, 17. Again, I didn't think I could kill my opponent, but it's good to think about it, just sort of check first before you just, you know. You never know. If you could kill your opponent, you don't want to miss out on the fact that you could have killed your opponent, that's for sure. So I think I'm going to go kind of aggro because I am starting to look at opponent killing options. Him with that. Him with that. Just trying to figure out... use my cards. There's nothing good to silence because I can't target these guys to silence them. That 5 and 2 would be the most efficient there, but I think I'm going to draw a card first. I can still play him. So yeah, armor up. That doesn't help me right now. I'm going to play him or both of these guys. She's tempting because she makes it take longer to kill him, but no, I'm running out of time. I think I would have been better off playing her, because that would make this guy big enough it would take 2 creatures to kill him, or 1 creature and 1, like, face plant. Oh well. It seemed like a waste of the owl, and if I wasn't casting the owl, then it wasn't a good use of my mana, so... you know. Yeah, I almost certainly should have done it the other way. Because this guy's not that good, it's just a good use of mana. Getting him out of my hand. I guess I'm just going to have to turn him into something good. That's what I'll do.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Normally I'd rather spread out the stuff, but this makes him big enough that he can kill this in one shot, which allows me to use this guy for other stuff. Could have actually buffed him and doubled it up, but then he would die, and that would be kind of stupid. Next turn, if I don't suffer a lot of casualties, I can just kill him. Of course, he has 8 mana, I only have 15 health. Can he kill me somehow? I don't think so. I don't think Druid has quite the right cards for that. Swipe again. It's not as bad this time, because I didn't have a lot of weak creatures, but it's still, even though my army was all fat, his swipe still cost 4, killed a 4 toughness creature, and did 1 damage to me, and weakened all my other forces. It is super good. You should probably kill one of them, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. You have 18 health. This is 11 plus 3, 14, 18 damage. So yeah. Killing him is the right move. Now I could draw a card to try and kill him. I only have 10, 14 damage. There aren't any cards in this particular warrior deck. Other warrior decks of this kind could have as many as 4 copies of cards that do 4 damage. In here, the only thing I could get that would do the job would be the Doom Guard. If I do that, I only have 7 mana left. That still allows me to play everything but him. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I draw the Doom Guard. Nope. That's okay. So I'm not going to use this turn then. I'm going to let him have his bubble. I was thinking of killing the bubble, but it's not worth it. Because I got this guy with taunt, he'll protect me. And I got this for more army. So my opponent needs to kill a large creature and AoE a giant army. And there's pretty much no way. He has 2 cards. Unless his cards are like crazy legendary, like my guy, who costs 10 by the way. But there's some other legendaries that could do crazy things. That's a good start. It gives him more spell power, so an AoE could have killed more of my stuff. Like another swipe would have done 5 to this guy and 2 to everything else. It would have almost done the job. But nope. Another win for the Dark Warrior here. So that's pretty good. 3-0. Let's see how far I can take it next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.